So today, back to basics training, 20 minutes, we have upper body focus. So we're gonna hit all the major muscles in our upper body. We're gonna hit our chest, our biceps, our triceps, our shoulders, and our chest, or in our back. Super important why we train our upper body. Using weights is good for your heart. Weight training strengthens our heart. It also improves our posture. It reduces the risk of injury because the stronger we are, the more better mobility and movement we have. So we're gonna pick things up more properly, push more properly, pull more properly. The stronger we are, the healthier our bodies move. Also, strong workouts will enhance your other workouts and also your lifestyle. Again, it's that simple movements of like pushing yourself off the ground, you know, bending over to tie your shoe, picking up your kid. Stronger our upper bodies are, the more stability of our spine. It also feels really good to train and get stronger. So today, we're gonna get after it. So warming up, I want you to interlock your fingers and we're gonna do some wrist rolls. So we're gonna go 10 in one direction and then we're gonna switch and go the other way. And I don't know about you, but mine are sure cracking a lot. This is a really good little one to do while you're sitting at your desk and then switch directions or watching TV. Nice. Okay. So you're gonna stand up nice and tall. See if you can see me okay. You're just gonna do some horizontal arm swings. So each time you cross your arm, switch which arm is on top. So make sure you're switching, crossing those arms in front of your body, just letting gravity here kind of do its thing, momentum of those swings, getting nice and loose through our upper body. Now, you're gonna have your palms facing towards your body. You're gonna have one arm up, one down, and you're gonna switch, switch, switch. It's a good time to start creating that mind-body connection. You wanna think about pulling your navel towards your spine, standing up nice and tall, chest is lifted, and your shoulder blades are actively pulling back and down away from your ears. Nice. Okay, now we're gonna do big shoulder circles. Great job. If you don't have this full mobility, you can just do what works for you. If you need to single it out, that works great. So we're gonna do 3 more in this direction and then we're gonna switch. And switch. So go the other way, whatever that is for you. Another really cool fact about training, muscle training, is it strengthens our bone density and protects our bones. Okay, so now you're gonna have a nice solid base, your abs are engaged, and you're gonna rotate from your obliques just side to side, like you're looking over your shoulder. I really want you to stay nice and stable through your bottom half. You're just rotating your upper body. A nice trunk rotation, getting a nice low back stretch through our spine. Nice. Really pull that core in nice and tight, belly button to spine. 3 more. Nice job. So we should all be nice and loose through our upper bodies. So first one, we are gonna hit our biceps. So I want everyone to pick up your weights. Again, we're gonna be standing up nice and tall. Shoulders are actively pulling down away from our ears. Our chest is slightly lifted. Our core is engaged. I don't want your low back to be arched. You wanna stay nice and neutral by standing up nice and tall. Slight bend in your knees. Your feet are about hip distance apart. Your palms are gonna be facing away from you and you're gonna curl those weights up to your shoulders, slow and controlled back down. This is a bicep curl. You're extending at the elbow and down. We're here for 30 seconds. Connect to your breath. If this double bicep curl is too much for you, you can always single it out. Just do one arm at a time. If that's no problem, we're gonna go double. Great job, we're over halfway. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. You're gonna meet me on your mat. You're gonna be lying down on your back. You really want here to be actively pulling your navel towards your spine. So you want to anchor that low back to the mat. You don't want that low back to pop off the mat. You want to imagine that I'm coming around and I'm sticking my hand underneath your back. If I can do that, that means you really need to engage your core more and pull down towards the ground. You're going to bring your weights right above your chest. And again, you're extending at the elbow. You're going to drop those weights towards your ears and squeeze at the top. Down towards your ears, squeeze to the top. This is a skull crusher. It's kind of, you want to imagine like you're answering a telephone, bringing that weight to your ear and back up. Nice job. Again, we're here for 30 seconds. And also it's helpful to imagine that there's a little rope that's tied to each elbow and they're keeping those elbows glued together. You don't want your elbows to flare out too much here. You want to stay nice and stable. Keep it at that 90-degree angle. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Quick break. Just adjust my ponytail. Okay, so again, we're going to stay on our backs. You're going to bring those weights above your chest. Your palms are facing each other. You're slowly going to lower those weights down towards the side of your body, tap your elbows to the ground, and squeeze at the top for a chest fly. There it is. So check in with your low back. Make sure it's actively pressing into the mat. That's your anchor. Don't let it pop up. You want to imagine there's a big beach ball on your chest, and you're trying to pop that beach ball as you bring those weights up towards the top. Great work. You have 10 more seconds on this one. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Okay, you're gonna come to your knees. So if you're working, you want to make sure you have a nice padded area for your knees. You can either grab a pillow off your couch or double up your mat. You want to just make sure those knees are nice and supported. Perfect, Pam, that looks great. So you're going to take the weight in your right hand. You're going to bring it up towards your shoulder. You're going to engage your core. Pull that belly button towards your spine. You want to squeeze through your quads. So activate through your quads and activate through your glutes. So keep everything nice and tight. You're going to press that way up and down. Shoulder press. Don't let that, shoulder creep up towards your ears. You want to make sure it's pulling back and down. We're here for 30 seconds and we're going to switch sides. Nice and slow. Great work. You got 10 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Over to the other side. So switch hands. Same thing. You want to stay nice and activated through your lower body. That's your base of stability. And you're going to press up and down. Keeping your chest nice and tall and lifted. Connect to your breath. Check that shoulder. Make sure it's not coming up towards your ear too much. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. So we're gonna stay here on our mat. You're gonna come into a quadruped position, which is hands and knees position. You wanna keep your belly nice and tight. You wanna keep your spine nice and neutral. So don't sag too much. You wanna stay like a flat board. You're gonna grab the weight in your left hand and you're gonna row it up towards your chest and back down, gluing that elbow to the side of your body. And you also want to try not to twist too much as you bring that weight up. You don't want to twist out to the side. You want to stay nice and stable. I want your gaze towards that hand that's on the ground, keeping your neck nice and neutral. Don't look up at me. Don't look at the ceiling. Don't look out to the side of the room. Look straight down at that hand. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Quick little break, roll out those wrists. And we're gonna go to the other side. So weights in your right hand, quadruped position. Remember, I want you to look down at your mat and we're gonna row for 30. Here we go. Really squeezing at the top, staying nice and stable through your lower half. Your core is engaged. Give a slight bend in your elbow on that left hand. Great work. You're over halfway. Keep that arm nice and close to your body, like you're shaving your body with that arm as you bring it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Great work. So that was our first lap through our upper body circuit. We're gonna hit it one more time through. So we hit our biceps, our triceps, our chest, our shoulders, and our back. So all the major muscles right there with those 5 simple exercises. So when you're ready, meet me back in standing, have both of your weights. This time on our bicep curl, instead of having our palms flipped, we're gonna have our palms facing each other towards our body. And we're gonna curl up and down like a hammer. And that's what it's called, a hammer curl. Slow and controlled up, especially slow and controlled on that decline. Make sure your chest is nice and lifted. That's gonna help keep your shoulder blades pulling back and down. Great work, you got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna come down to your mat again. We're gonna be on our backs. So remember, really pull that navel towards your spine, anchoring your low back. You wanna keep that back glued to the mat the whole time. You're gonna bring those weights over your chest. Palms are facing each other, and you're gonna bend and extend at the elbow. Bringing those weights down towards your ears and back up like you're answering a telephone. Hitting our triceps here. Great work. Try not to let those elbows flare out. Keep them nice and tight, one straight line. You got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Quick little break. If you need to, you can roll out those wrists. Okay, here we go. We're bringing those weights back over our chest, and we're gonna come out into a chest fly. So you're gonna bring those arms out wide, tapping your elbows, squeezing at the top. Remember, you have that big beach ball on your chest, and you're trying to pop that beach ball as you squeeze those weights over your chest. There it is. Connect to your breath. Keep that low back nice and anchored. Pull your core towards your spine. Ten more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo, great job. Okay, you're gonna come to a kneeling position on your mat. Remember, pad those knees, protect our knees. We're gonna be here. Your weight's gonna go into your right hand. The weight, your palm is facing your body. So have your palm facing your face. And we're gonna press up and down, up and down. So really try to stay nice and stable. I don't want to see you leaned over to one side as you press that weight overhead. You're going to activate your quads, activate your glutes to help you stay nice upright. Great job, ladies. That looks awesome. Nice job, Molly. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Over to the other side. So weight goes in our left hand. Have that palm facing your face. Here we go. We're here for 30 seconds. Great job. Keep that chest nice and lifted. Ah, 10 more seconds. Woo, I'm feeling a nice shoulder burn. I love it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Quick little roll of those wrists in each direction. Great job. You're gonna meet me on your hands and knees in that quadruped position. The weight is gonna be in your left hand. So have a nice bend in your right elbow. Your gaze is right down at your mat. And here we go. We're gonna row up with our left, shading our body with our arm as we row. Really squeezing at the top. Great job. I know it's hard to not look at me, but I really want you to look down at your mat. It's gonna keep our neck in a nice neutral position. We don't want to have any impingement through our neck and our shoulders. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Quick little wrist roll. Woo, okay. Last one, we're over to our right side. Same thing, little bend in that left elbow. Here we go. We're gonna row up with our right. Really keeping the arm nice and close to our body. Shave our side body as we row. Gaze is down at your mat. The wider your knees are, the more base of stability you'll have from keeping you rock side to side. So if you find yourself kind of rocking, you can kind of wiggle out your knees a little more. There it is. Finish strong. You got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great, great work. Woo! That was an awesome little 5 exercise circuit to hit our biceps, our triceps, our chest, our shoulders, and our back. So before we jump off, we're gonna do one little quick stretch. You're gonna cross your right arm over your body and grab it with your left, making sure your chest is nice and tall, shoulders are pulling down away from those ears. If this is too much on your knees, feel free to come to a seated position as well. And breathe into this. And then over to the other side. Left arm crosses, you grab it with your right. And then we're gonna go back to those horizontal arm swings. Just crossing our arms over our body. Nice, trying to really open up that chest as you bring those arms back. And then we're gonna go to those arm swings back behind us. Nice. Great, and go the other way, whatever that means for you. Awesome, awesome. Well, thank you for joining me for a 20-minute lunch break back to basics, targeted muscle training, upper body. It feels so good to be strong, and this is how we do it. So I hope you can take those 5 exercises and implement them into your workout routine.